DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy, family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane.
Hey, welcome to FLX Weekly here on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. I'm Jim Sinacropi inside the FingerLakes1.com studios, and it's time for another edition of Wine Wednesday. That means Katherine Chase will be joining us from the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail, and this month we're going to sample some refreshing, cool drinks to help you beat the heat. And God knows it's been pretty warm around here in July, and as we head into August, we expect the summer heat to continue. So some great ideas for to kind of cool down with some refreshing offerings from the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail. But first, this episode of FLX Weekly is brought to you by Cafe 19. Breakfast, lunch, pastries, celebratory cakes, pies, and catering guaranteed fresh and always local at Cafe 19 in Seneca Falls. Also offering an assortment of beverages, including tea, coffee, and espresso drinks. Check out their full menus and weekly specials at xixcafe.com. I know that my wife's a daily patron of Cafe 19. She enjoys the chai latte, the iced chai latte, a little cold foam, matcha, however you say that, latte. She likes that too. And definitely Cafe 19, top notch. And also, Nolan's Catering, planning a special event. Let Nolan's Catering help you curate your next occasion. Now booking special events at Hotel Canandaigua, Tapestry Collection by Hilton on Lakeshore Drive, the Fallbrook House at Canandaigua Country Club, or Nolan's on South Main Street in Canandaigua. Nolan's is ready to curate a food and beverage package perfect for any occasion. From elegant weddings to corporate events and private parties, enjoy the moment knowing Nolan's has it covered. To plan your perfect event, visit nolansonthelake.com. nolansonthelake.com. So, Katherine, welcome back. How's your summer going?
Quickly.
Yeah, well, it's almost time to start thinking about back to school, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I love summer, but sometimes the heat, you just want a little relief.
Yeah, it's been very tropical
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, muggy
Yeah.
and warm. And, that's kind of the theme of this show. But what's everything going good on the wine trail in July?
Oh, yeah, there's events not every day of the week, but as you get closer to the weekend, Thursday nights there's music at 6 Mile Creek in Ithaca. Montezuma has music inside, so you can be in the air conditioner and beat the
You
heat.
definitely got enough room now.
Oh, definitely have the room. Lucas Vineyards has Naughty Summer Nights Thursday nights as well, and they have an extra tent so you can be under in the shade, so you're not directly in the sun. So that's nice too. Friday nights, Buttonwood has their music now, 6 to 9. They also have food truck there, so you can eat, do dinner, do music. Friday nights at Buttonwood. Saturday afternoons, Buttonwood has music again. Knapp also has music. And then this Saturday, Brooke mentioned last time, is Hosmer's 40th anniversary event.
Oh, right. We talked all about it last month.
They have a food truck. They have music. They also have a ribbon cutting at 1 p.m. if you wanted to go and attend that. And then Sunday, Hosmer has music and mimosas. And Knapp this Sunday has a paint and sip as well.
It's almost that this is the time of year where you can basically just go out
Find
and there'll be something going on wherever you go.
Absolutely.
So
There's no shortage of things to do.
yeah, so get on out.
And a lot of them are inside or shaded, so it is hot, but you can still have fun.
Well, you're not exerting yourself too
No.
much when you're visiting the wine trails. You're kind of taking it slow and easy. So
Yeah.
so definitely get on out there to the wineries of the Cayuga Lake Wine Trail. Plenty to do going on here. Summer's we're right in the swing of it. I know we talk about back to school and how it's going by, but man, we got a whole month of August ahead of us
Yeah,
before
and it's warm into September, so it's
in October sometime.
and in October sometimes. Yeah.
Hopefully
Sometimes it really lingers.
Well, I like it when it lingers in the fall.
Yeah, and I like it in harvest too.
So, what do you got prepared for us this week?
All right,
It's
so-
hot. We're going to do
So
some
we're
refreshing
cooling down
drinks.
3 different ways. The first way is with Thirsty Owl. Just about a month ago, they released a 2024 Iced Riesling. So this is a sweet dessert style Riesling. These are hand harvested grapes, and then they're cryogenically frozen. So this is different than an ice without the D wine, which those are naturally frozen on the
They
vine.
just stay on the vine
Yeah.
through winter when it
And,
freezes.
yeah, and then that's when you have to find the perfectly 17-degree
Yeah.
whatever. Whereas this one, they cryogenically freeze them, so it's a little bit more
So
consistent.
they pick them and then they
They
freeze
pick them and then they freeze them. So,
Okay.
and it still concentrates the sugars beautifully.
Yeah.
So this one, you will get aromas of honey and candied lemon peel, rich flavors of ripe peach and golden apple. It is lusciously sweet but balanced with acidity. So serve it well chilled since it's hot. You could even chill your glass if you wanted. This is very sweet. So you do not want to drink a lot. Or you can, I guess.
Yeah.
It is a good after dinner glass for dessert. You can also eat it with a fruit tart with dessert if you wanted.
Yeah, I've grown to like dessert wines more and more. And
Smells delightful.
typical iced wine style bottling here
Yep.
from Thirsty Owl, 2024
Typically,
Iced Riesling.
I didn't write in my notes. It might say on the bottle. Typically, they're higher alcohol
12%.
percentage. Yeah, so
Be
it's
careful
about
here.
the
It is
same.
Wednesday
though.
morning.
Yeah, but it's sweet but balanced. Serve it very chilled. It'll cool you right off.
Oh wow, that's perfect. That is perfect. A lot of times, sometimes with the dessert wines, you get a little aftertaste, but this kind of goes down. It's nice and smooth, and you want another sip.
It's sweet but smooth, and it is very balanced. It's acidic, but not overly acidic. That is delightful.
Yeah, wow, that's great. I do taste the golden apple. You mentioned
Yeah,
golden
that's-
apple. I can taste golden
Yeah,
apple.
that's very predominant in there. In some of the peach, a little bit is coming through. Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, Iced Riesling. You don't see a ton of that, like Riesling ice wines, dessert wines, but it certainly goes with the theme here in the Finger Lakes. 13.7% residual sugar.
Yeah, no, that's a lot. But it doesn't really taste, it's sweet, obviously, but it doesn't taste that high because
No.
it's balanced.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's a dessert wine too, and it's also not something you're gonna drink a whole bottle of
No,
in one sitting.
you won't feel great the next day, that's for sure. Those sugars will get you, but that's great. That's good.
I do like this a lot, and you can get it
was
at
gonna put
Thirsty
my
Owl.
notes, but I
I'm
don't want
assuming right now
Yeah,
available.
they just released it a month ago. You can buy it online or get it right in their tasting room.
Yeah, I love it. Great job. Always top notch at Thirsty Owl,
Oh,
right?
absolutely, yeah. You can drink that standalone or have it with dessert. Kind of makes me want a cheesecake.
I would go good with a cheesecake
Yeah, it
or a strawberry shortcake.
Ooh, yes.
A biscuit, maybe with some strawberry on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're moving kind of past the strawberry season and starting to get into corn season.
Yes.
So this would also go good with like a cowboy caviar. If you're out on the deck having a little, you know what I mean, cowboy caviar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a popular little dip
Yeah.
treat over the past several years. Yeah, great. This is awesome.
I do love the end of summer because it is sweet corn season in
Mm-hmm.
New York. And it's been hot, so I think sweet corn season is probably a little earlier.
Yeah, I've been
I
seeing
picked
it.
some up at Sauter's
Yep, I've been
last weekend.
seeing the corn.
Yeah. So that was always my favorite. It is always.
I do think they planted it late as well though because of the
Yeah.
wet weather. So
I
it's
think so.
kind of the warm weather's probably help it catch up. But
Yes.
I'm no farmer.
I'm not either, but we pay attention to the fields.
I did notice on July 4th the corn was not quite knee high,
It was not, no.
and it's supposed to be knee high by the 4th of July.
yeah.
So, but anyways, the good.
But
local
everyone's
corn's
knees
coming.
are different. Like my
Yeah.
knees are lower than yours.
Well, that's true too. I don't know whose knees they.
I don't
use.
know whose knees they're using to measure, but mine would be a better measuring tool for yours if it's.
I'm gonna put down this wine before I
Yeah.
drink too much of it because it is delicious.
Yeah. So the next one it does sound a little unorthodox. So
Okay.
this is from Swedish Hill Winery. It is a Mocha Vodka Slushy. It is used with the Hidden Marsh Distillery vodka from Montezuma and a mocha mix. So it does contain some milk. So it's like a frozen mudslide. It's sweet, smooth, and rich. Has hints of cocoa and espresso. It honestly tastes like a boozy iced latte from Dunkin' Donuts.
They got a lot going on at Montezuma.
This is so good. It doesn't taste boozy at all. It's really refreshing. It just tastes like you went to Dunkin' Donuts, I think.
Yeah, honestly, it tastes like a frozen
Yeah.
coffee mocha.
Yeah.
Tough to taste the vodka, which
Sometimes when you can't taste it, it'll get you, though.
yeah, full disclosure on the vodka. A long time ago when I was very young, I got very sick drinking vodka, and I just can't do it
Yeah.
anymore. But I am able to sip this without gagging. So the vodka's well hidden in there. I'll drink just about anything except vodka, but here I am.
Yeah.
But this does, it's very, you're right, it's very coffee shop-ish.
Yeah. It is. So it's nice and refreshing. You can disguise it, I guess, out in public, even though I shouldn't condone that. You could.
Drink it right in the morning.
Yeah, drink
You
it right
know.
in the morning. It's a rough day already.
And it's
so.
made with vodka from Montezuma. And what's special about their vodka? Like,
They have so many vodkas, it's hard to answer that
Yeah.
question. But this one would be the bee vodka, so it's made with the grapes and the... You threw me for a loop. I didn't have an answer for that.
yeah, well, they're always pushing the envelope at Montezuma and expanding their
Yeah.
offerings, and they've always been kind of unique, finding these little niches that maybe you can't find anywhere else. And now, after their expansion, now they got more room to put it all too.
Absolutely. And who knows, maybe they'll extend some of that over at Swedish Hill too.
Yep, that's right. They purchased Swedish Hill. That's but I drive by obviously Montezuma all the time, and it's so much activity now.
Oh yeah, their food is open daily now. Not just, it was Thursday to Sunday at first, and now it's every single day, 11 to 5 p.m. So you can get a snack there.
And it's
These flatbreads.
that
or the
side of
snack.
town in kind of Seneca Falls is, it's kind of standalone there. So even if you're like, say you live on Lower Lake Road in Seneca Falls, or you're, it's just a quick shot down the road to get some food. It's
Yeah,
tough.
it's not any farther than going into town. I live out in Cayuga, so going to Montezuma versus going into town, it's really not any different.
And not a lot there to choose from. So
No.
maybe people don't think about
Yeah.
Montezuma for food, but now you can.
Now you can, yeah. And I'm sure, once they dive more into Swedish Hill, they'll expand there too. They just had their first game night. They're being a little bit more family friendly at Swedish Hill. So they have games for the kids and adults. I love games, so
Who
I
doesn't
like
love
that idea
games?
too. So they'll work on that some more too. So next up, you have the sample because you were raving about this last time.
Yes.
Brooke mentioned the strawberry rhubarb Mimosa.
Made with rhubarb grown on the farm.
Yes. So sparkling grape juice, strawberry syrup, and house-made rhubarb juice. So it's bright, juicy strawberry up front, tart rhubarb with crisp, refreshing edge. So it's bubbly and fun. So it's like summer in the glass, but there's no alcohol for this one. But you could obviously substitute.
There's no alcohol in here?
Nope, this one's sparkling grape juice. So this is a mock
Oh, okay,
mimosa.
gotcha.
Yep.
Well, that's
Mock
probably
mimosa.
good
But
for,
yeah,
for Wednesday morning.
it's for Wednesday morning. But you could substitute obviously a bubbly for
Yeah.
this. But this one's a mock mimosa.
And you don't think about rhubarb much in
No.
cocktails, but boy, what a treat. This is, if it was just strawberry, I don't know, but
Yeah.
the rhubarb kind of balances the strawberry. You can taste the rhubarb. What a nice treat for summer. And speaking of harvesting corn, they're harvesting rhubarb now.
Yeah, I popped this one in just for you because you were really keen on it when Brooke was mentioning it last month. So I brought it in for you. And I wanted to do a mocktail because that's growing in popularity.
I like mocktails.
Yeah, so, and it
You know why I
balances
like 'em?
out their Iced Riesling.
You know why I like mocktails is I'm not a huge drinker. I drink on occasion, but I certainly have wine with dinner and
Except
stuff.
for
but-
every once a month on Wednesdays.
But sometimes we go to, we're out and people are drinking, and people always say, "Oh, what are you drinking? Why aren't you
Yeah.
drinking?" And I can get a mocktail, and,
Yeah,
and I just tell them there's bourbon or something
They
in
don't
there,
know.
and they don't know, right? But so this might be tops on my list here.
Yeah. And you could buy some rhubarb and make your own.
Yeah, or grow rhubarb's pretty easy to grow.
Is it?
Well, my grandparents used to have it at their house, so they would always make a rhubarb sauce that we'd put on ice cream or rhubarb pie, which was great. But yeah, this is grown right out there on the farm, and they make a syrup out of it, and yeah, delicious.
Yep. So it's extra local because they make the syrup. So it has a nice little family farm aspect. Serve it in a cute little flute, chill it. So it's nice and refreshing.
Yeah, definitely could see myself
And that's
sipping on
something you
this on
can
a
get
hot
this
day.
weekend if you go to their anniversary event.
Give us the details on that again.
So it's their 40th anniversary event. It's from 1 to 4 p.m. I can't remember the name of the band, but they do have live music. They also have blow and smoke barbecue food. They have vendors, and they have a ribbon cutting at 1 p.m.
Definitely worth taking a shot out there. And there's been so many of these anniversaries for some of these longtime
There's a lot
winery
of 40th.
brands.
Yeah.
It just shows,
Longevity.
how everything's kind of like there's a lot of new wineries and distilleries and breweries and cideries and restaurants and everything that's kind of grown up around the wine trail as it's developed, but you still have these old school originals.
Yeah.
That are now, looking back and saying, wow, 40 years. So it's pretty good stuff. It's obviously been a huge boom for the Finger Lakes region.
Yeah. Lucas was the first winery on Cayuga Lake, started in 1980.
Yeah, and there's also a delineation between, so a lot of places grew wines and harvested them, but they weren't a winery.
But they weren't a winery, right.
But then they became a winery and yada, yada, yada.
So some have 2 anniversaries. Some have like a planting. Some have a tasting room. Yeah.
Boy, this rhubarb, do you think they sell the rhubarb syrup?
I don't know. You think they should?
Yeah, rhubarb is an underrated fruit. Or is it a vegetable?
We looked it up last time. What was the answer? It was... Vegetable,
technically a vegetable, so it's even healthier for you.
So it's even healthier
right,
for
if
you.
you want to get your vegetables in.
And strawberries are fruit, even though it's just strawberry juice, but strawberry syrup, but.
Yeah, don't sleep on rhubarb. Well, delicious. Yeah, it's certainly some options today to enjoy yourself in the heat.
3. There's obviously plenty.
Oh, you can mix and match.
Yep.
The mocha one was most interesting. I probably drank less of it because of the vodka. As I mentioned, not a big fan of vodka.
It's also starting to melt, but I like how unique it is. It was different. They also have a Doobie's Dark slushie there right now.
It's like a White Russian but
kind of
frozen.
I thought it would taste very Dunkin-y or latte, Cafe 19. Your wife would probably like this.
She would. My wife likes vodka. I don't. Vodka's not her first choice. She's more of a tequila drinker, but yeah, you can't even taste the vodka in there. If we did it, but it was a long time ago when I was overserved vodka. Actually, I wasn't overserved. I was very young.
You overdrank it.
Yeah, and to this day, I'm talking like 1986 or 87, I think. So yeah. Still can't do it.
Yeah, PTSD.
Anything else, though? I'll drink anything else. Just not vodka. So, live music, on the wine trails is like in full swing. And
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And I think, obviously tourists and travelers, visitors to the region, or some maybe have guests that are coming into town. This is the type of thing that they dream of. You're going to a winery, there's live music, you're relaxing, you're sampling some wines or drinks, maybe grabbing some food out of a food truck and just sitting, with the lake breeze and live music.
Yeah, and it's local live music too.
Yeah, well, there's so many. Great local artists now, and they're starting to get name recognition too. Which shout out to Nate Michaels. He's opening for Trace Atkins.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good for him. Mm-hmm. Back when he was just getting started, he appeared in our studio and did some live performances on the Weber This Week show with Harold Weber. Now he's opening for Trace Atkins.
Yeah, he used to play at the wineries.
Yeah.
During his
before
smaller days.
Blew up. Yeah, no, he's great. Very popular. It's great to see him get that kind of a break and maybe get some more exposure. I went to a concert in Saratoga last weekend.
Oh, yeah. Who was that?
Fish.
Oh,
with a P.
You're a Fish guy?
I am. It was one of the best I've seen. I've seen him 15 or 16 times since 1990.
Oh, wow.
Never drank vodka in all those years. But yeah, it was a great day. It was a hot day. The concert was at night, and right about when we were in the parking lot, kind of an hour before we went into the venue, the wind picked up a little bit. The clouds came in, and it cooled down. And yeah, it was awesome. Saratoga's a great place to see a
I've
show.
only been to Saratoga once, and it was lawn, and I was really far back, so
Lawn's not great.
it was not an ideal location.
Who did you see?
It was Dave Matthews.
Oh, he was there a week before we
Yeah,
went. Yeah, he
I
was there
remember
last
seeing that,
week.
yeah. I was in Canandaigua a couple of weeks ago. I saw Hosier.
Oh yeah.
He's phenomenal. We had lawn seats, but they were good, pretty
No,
good.
Lawn in Canandaigua was great.
Yeah, it was a good spot.
Lawn and
but
Spac,
Saratoga
not
lawn
so
isn't good. Lakeview Amphitheater lawn isn't great either. I don't.
Yeah, I agree. I actually saw fish there too when they were last there, and we were lawn, and it was fine. Canandaigua lawn definitely the best of all the lawns of
The
the
lawn was
local
good, yeah.
venues. I saw a goose at Canandaigua in June, and that was a great show. But this time for the fish show at SPAC, we were 12th row. I was like, you know what, I'm going.
Not messing around.
We're gonna put a little more money into the pot
Yeah.
and go ahead and get some good seats. And it was awesome. The thing I liked the most about it was right when they came out. It was like this was the last stop of their summer tour. Like they've been on tour for 5 or 6 weeks, and SPAC was the end of it. And as soon as they came out and started playing, they were just like excited to be playing. They were happy. You could tell they were having a good time. And after 40 years of playing together, and thousands of concerts or whatever, here they are at the end of their summer's tour, just still excited to be there. I think the venue had something to do with it. They're from Vermont. SPAC is kind of very close.
Yeah.
And so it kind of felt like a homecoming, but great vibes, and it was a good show. But anyways, for all you...
You know who has great lawn seats? All the wineries.
yeah, no, that's true. If you want good lawn suites, check out the live music at the wineries
tie it
for
in
sure.
that way.
Yep, good callback.
They don't have places like Fish or Hosier or whoever else, but
I did see a Fish cover band, Picture and Nectar, I think they were called, at... it was a Boatyard Beer Garden back when it was the Boatyard Beer Garden, and that was a fun night too. So lots of hidden gems and opportunities out there for you to discover here as we head into August.
live music is just great no matter who it is, usually.
Yeah, usually.
Usually.
Well, the live music that we're talking about that the wineries are having is perfect for the venues and
Absolutely
for the
is,
scene.
yeah.
So yeah, go and you go listen to some music, relax, grab a bite to eat, bring a bottle or two home.
Yeah.
Yep, I've started dipping into some bottles of wine.
Some of your library wines?
Yeah, some local wines that I've had, 2017s.
Oh, that's your favorite year.
Yeah, so they've been sitting down there. They've aged pretty well. I don't literally have a climate-controlled cellar.
Pinot Noir, have you gotten into that one?
Oh yeah,
We talk about it all the time.
Yep, I still have a couple more of those. I'm trying to think what else I have that I've been kind of sitting on, but
It's like bittersweet. You love that year so much, and you want to drink it, but you don't because you don't want to not have it, right?
well, I've been worried a little bit because I do have a wine cellar, but it's just a regular cellar. Like I don't have it like climate controlled. It generally stays cool down there in the summer.
But it's not like cooled to perfection.
Right, so
whatever
I
that
get
might be.
worried. So that's why I started drinking some. I'm like, I better. But everyone I've popped has been great.
Oh, okay, good.
So none of them has spoiled.
Is it all reds, or have you been bold and had any whites on there?
I don't save any whites,
Okay.
mainly because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I have been drinking more white wine than usual because,
Because it's so hot?
well, partly, but going to a restaurant, you go to a restaurant and you think, okay, we're going to get a bottle of wine tonight, or maybe a glass of wine, whatever it's going to be. You're going to get some wine, and the waiter comes over, can I get you something to drink? I've been prepared by looking ahead at what I'm going to order first, where in the past I just would always say, let's get a bottle of red, and then I might feel guilty or feel like pushed away from getting like a sea bass or something. I'll try to stick with red meat. So I've been ordering white wine when I'm going to order like a seafood dish or even chicken.
Yeah.
So anyways, whatever, that's not breaking news or anything, but white wine tastes
You heard
good
it here first.
with seafood for sure. And I have noticed too that maybe more than say 10 years ago, the local restaurants are stocked with Finger Lakes wines.
They're doing a little better, yes.
Yeah.
They could still do even better, but
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely so many options
Yeah.
to choose from for sure. But there's been a pretty solid selection of both red and white Finger Lakes wines. Certainly, you can always find Rieslings, but it's
Yeah.
like, come on, let's get some Pinot Gris, let's get some different Gertz.
Some of it could too just be
Gewürztraminer.
lack of education that they don't really all know that they should provide all that,
And then some of it might be distribution. Like most restaurants go through a distributor and they can't buy anything except from that distributor.
Yeah,
I don't know
think
that for a
that's how it
fact,
works,
but yeah. Well, anyways,
So they just keep it simple, probably.
right.
I
But
don't know.
you can go in
That's a
and
whole other
request,
podcast.
you can go into these restaurants, you can say, hey, well, there's not really any Finger Lakes wines on here or enough, or,
Definitely speak up, yeah.
yeah, make your voice heard. Well, geez, there we go. We've done it again. Another Wine Wednesday. No. Maybe we'll get someone coming next month to
Hopefully,
start
yeah.
talk about harvesting.
Yeah, it'll be August, end of August, right? Yeah, it'll probably be close to harvest.
I love hearing the stories from the fields and the wineries in harvest season, and I love going to wineries during sometimes based on how the wineries are set up. You can
Yes.
see like the
You can feel
huge-
the buzz, see the buzz. Yeah, let's take the podcast into the fields.
Oh, you want to do a remote?
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we could do it.
I
We
don't know if
could
it's
we could certainly
realistic.
record a segment, and
Yeah.
something to think about.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. See
That'd
if
be
you
neat.
see if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
And taking part in that.
Typically, they do harvesting very early in the morning, like 4 or 5 a.m. sometimes.
Is there a reason why?
Yeah, it's not as hot.
Yeah. Well, not as hot for them or for the grapes once they're
grapes.
picked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because once they're off the vine, they're no longer like living technically,
Yeah,
right?
it's just the atmosphere and the climate's more ideal for the grapes to be picked on. Just like when you have your own garden, you don't water your tomatoes at the peak sun. You don't
Right.
do it at noon,
Yeah.
so you don't pick your grapes on either.
Okay. Makes sense.
So they do it
Well, there's a
the crack
fun.
of,
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah. Well, that's a fun fact.
Yeah.
To end
I don't
on.
think it sounds fun, but
No, hey, look,
But that's
if
when
you
they do
love
it,
your
yeah.
craft, it's the same thing. Like, I love golfing. I also love sleeping. But I will
get to
get
sleep
up
if you go.
very early to golf because the quality and the feeling of being outside at daybreak,
it's the same exact thing at harvest.
Right.
Yep.
Right, good stuff.
They're sleeping in their harvest outfit. I don't know, but
Eh. Maybe that's the topic for the next show. What
Maybe.
do these winemakers sleep in?
yeah.
And
How do
during
you get
harvest
ready
season?
for such an early morning?
We'll put it on the list.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again. Enjoy the rest of August. Get out to the wineries of the Cayuga
Please.
Lake Wine Trail this month. It's like and live music kind of starts. It's kind of just getting started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So get out there. Have yourself a picture perfect Finger Lakes evening. Here along the lakes before fall comes and then winter. So anyway. Thanks for joining us. And again, before we go, this was great. This Thirsty Owl Iced Riesling.
Yep.
You can get it at Thirsty Owl or online if you're a dessert wine fan. This was excellent. So if you enjoyed the show, click like, share, and subscribe. We will be back next week. Until then, enjoy the last weekend of July. Actually, it's going to be August by this weekend. Today's
Yep.
the 30th. Enjoy the first weekend of August here in the Finger Lakes.